Mr. Spears, you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We are going to.
Right out of the gate, the judge is making it crystal clear this isn't just a slap and force traffic ticket. Driving with a suspended license can land you in jail. Question for you. Should repeat traffic offenders face harsher penalties? Or do you think the system goes too far?
Do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On March 18th, officers on traffic enforcement at the Harris County Toll Road received an alert from the Harris County Transit Authority IMS system, which told them that a prohibited vehicle had passed through the South Hardy Plaza Toll Road booth. The prohibited vehicle was known to owe an outstanding amount of $1,416. The officer observed the vehicle traveling southbound on the Hardy Toll Road and caught up with the vehicle and conducted a traffic stop. The defendant gave his license and informed officers that he did not have insurance. The driver's license came back as ineligible, and dispatch advised the defendant that he had advised that the defendant had prior convictions of no financial responsibility and had no driver's license.
Want to ask how fast that escalated? One moment, he's in court. The next bum taken into custody. Judges don't mess around when probation is already on the line. Imagine being in his shoes. Would you risk driving anyway if it meant supporting your family? Or would you play it safe?
Mr. Spears, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Can you run his license, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just signed it. You're on probation in this court. You've now picked up a new case. I've now signed it. A warrant has now been issued for your arrest. You're now going into custody. It goes with you. Will you please appoint him a lawyer?
It is not eligible, Your Honor.
You're not to drive. I will have you sign an affidavit promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. Unless you have valid liability insurance in your name and a Texas driver license, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand, Mr. Spears?
Good morning, I'm Coach CJ Spears.
Yes.
So a couple things in this case. One, we wanted to ask the court for a bond reduction. It was set today at $5,001. And two,
Refresh my memory. Is this the one where he let the gun out and a child was killed?
Yes, Your Honor, and the state would be opposed to this.
okay.
You know, now you're just,
So, I mean, the MAJ basis is driving under invalid license. And then there's a technical about a education skill level for evaluation. So, I mean, nonviolent charges. He came to court today on his own. He's not trying to run from anything.
it's an arraignment setting,
Right,
right?
but nonetheless, he still came to court on his own. He's not trying to run from anything. He knew that he was on deferred. He knew that he picked up a new case, but yet he still showed up to court, not trying to flee. And this is a driving with invalid license, not the most serious charge, but yet it's still a new charge. I understand that. $5,001 bond. He's currently working at Amazon. He supports his girlfriend and his two remaining kids after the unfortunate accident. He's the breadwinner for the house. He's been at Amazon for 8 months, asking the court to at least reduce the bond so he can remain working, taking care of his family, taking care of his responsibilities. He owes a couple $100 to DPS, which would allow him to get a license. So,
Run his license, will you? Do you mind?
Yes, Your Honor, I have it up now. It's,
Did you pull the driving record?
$205.
so
The record also. Let's see, any tickets,
so it looks like it's a lot of the no insurance or cancel insurance.
anything recent?
That no insurance was from June of 2024, was the last one. There was another driving without a license back in 2024, department suspension. And then a lot of from anywhere between 2024 all the way to 2017, there was just surcharge. There was also the conviction for expired driver's license.
When are all these? What's the date?
2022 was the offense date for the expired driver's license. 2022, no motor vehicle insurance, failed to drive in a single lane, Class C. No motor vehicle insurance. 2020, Violate promise to appear 2018, drive without lights when required 2017, no vehicle insurance 2017, no driver's license 2017, violate promise to appear 2016, change lanes when unsafe 2016, motor vehicle liability insurance 2016, unrestricted solid safety seat violation 2016.
And Judge, if, the least restrictive conditions in this case, based on the new law violation, would be restricting driving, no driving condition. That would be the, the least restrictive, outside of financial means.
Here's what I do. Here's what I'd like to do.
It's been to you as the bureau.
What?
Is recommended effective decision.
No, what I want to do is I want to drug test him. I want to see if he's using. That's what I'd like to do. So what I'll do now is I'm going to grant him a PR bond right now, and I'm going to send him for a drug and alcohol test.
So,
Because I want to know if he's using any kind of dope.
so
And then what we'll do is, he never did the educational skill level, huh?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to tell him he's got 2 weeks to get that done. And if he doesn't, do you mind bringing him out?
Judge, on the adjudicating case,
Would it be easier to send him to test now on your case or on her case?
well,
Because all you have to do is just create the order, right? Would it be
you
easier?
have the warrant. Because if he has the warrant,
I'm gonna
absolutely the
reinstate.
things,
I'll
we'll
do
take
my
them in.
Did you graduate from high school?
Sir,
Did you graduate from high school?
I dropped out in like 12th grade.
To get that done. It's unacceptable that you don't even have a high school diploma. And I'm telling you now that if you mess with us one more time, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand me? I'm sending you now for a drug and alcohol test. First, I want you back tomorrow so we can work on having you complete probation successfully. Number one, completing the educational skill level. And number two, working on getting your GED. Because that's the most important thing in your life at this moment. Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to grant you a limited PR bond right now. Anything else, if I find that you drive, I'm going to lose my shice. Do you understand? You are not allowed to drive. I don't care what it is, where you're going, who for. You're not allowed to drive for Amazon. You're not allowed to drive for anyone. Do you understand? And if I find that you do, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand? Okay. I will grant the PR bond now. I'm sending you to test, and then I want him back here tomorrow so we can craft a plan going forward.
understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Wow. Come on up.
Good morning. Well, almost afternoon. How you doing today?
Man, so great to see you.
Look, Judge, it's good to see you. You know, I don't normally come down here.
We welcome you. Really. It's just been too long.
It has. I saw you the other day. I tried to get your attention. You were coming. Who were you walking with? Looked like y'all were coming from lunch. May have been coming from Tree Beers. I'm not sure.
Ah.
But
You have something with us?
I do. I have a fugitive matter.
Okay.
So Ronnie Lewis is on docket today, Judge. Even though he's from here, apparently got stopped by a state trooper for a matter out of Louisiana. He missed his arraignment date. My understanding was they were recalling that warrant there, but Madam Prosecutor checked, the warrant is still active. So I'm asking that he get a bond so he can make that arraignment court date. I just was advised that the state is asking for no bond.
And here's the thing. I've given him a bond before. It's not my first rodeo with him.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And
we got those cases taken care of, though.
I know, dude's dangerous, man. I mean,
Judge, these are not
robbery.
Well, the robbery is actually, I'm on the robbery. The robbery is going to be hopefully dismissed because he didn't do that.
Guys, do you mind bringing out Mr. Lewis? So just hold on. Let's bring him out so he can, because it's only fair that he gets to hear this.
Like I heard somebody.
You know I love you.
Yeah, no, I understand, Judge. You got to do your job.
This is a third. How many fugitive cases has dude had?
I've seen 2 prior ones here, Judge.
I remember one out of California. We got that taken care of. I think that matter was disposed of. Might have been dismissed. I wasn't on it, but Now we obviously have this one out of Opelousas for, I think it's possession of marijuana and
So you're just saying obviously possession from methazine and then money derived from drug sales.
the old money laundering case.
You also had a prior fugitive for a robbery case on.
It should show one.
Oh, that was the other one. Yes.
How you doing? Lewis, you know, I'm bringing you out here now because we're talking about you, and it's only fair that you get to hear what we're talking about.
Sir.
I will tell you that nothing in life makes me more unhappy than having to keep someone in custody. I don't like to put people in jail. I don't get off on it. There are a lot of judges that do, you know? I don't like it. And if I can keep someone out, then I try, you know, because jail sucks. But some people get it and just some people don't get it, you know? And while I really don't know you, the way I get to know you is how you are on paper, because that really tells me who you are. Are you a nice guy? Are you a danger to the community? Do you hopscotch criminality with the states like you're playing hopscotch? Not
Ain't never went.
anymore.
Yeah, all this been
And look, I don't want you to say anything because I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, right? It's little rainbows and gumdrops and this, but this is the third fugitive case we had.
I want to take care of.
I will tell you that I absolutely love your lawyer. I mean, just, but with a third fugitive case,
Take care.
not only that, you have an open robbery. You done now just picked up a burglar of a motor vehicle here, not,
They just,
well, they filed it today.
yes, sir. As a result of being in custody, it was a case from January, but just filed today. We did get a bond on that, but
This is one of those gut check moments. The judge is practically begging him to change course before it's too late. And here's the bigger question. Do courts lean too much on punishment? Or is tough love the only way some defendants take things seriously? Let's break this down.
You scare me. You really, really do. You know, you look young too. That's probably the worst part about this. I mean, what are you, like 26, 27 years old? You know, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And that's just here. I really hope that it doesn't take a 50-year or a bullet to help you realize that can't keep it up. Something's gonna happen, man. You know, I can't. It's a
Understand.
third. You want to say something? I'm happy to hear you out.
I would, Judge. I do understand the court's concern, and obviously it's something that, as the fugitive judge, to take into consideration. And you're right, this is our third time being before you. Unfortunately, I do know the matters in California have been resolved, and you know, bond is supposed to ensure a person's appearance in court. Mr. Lewis has not had a problem with going to those states, appearing in court, coming back here as ordered by this court to show that he is handling his business. With this matter in Opelousas, this is a case that they just indicted. They sent a summons out. Apparently, he did not receive a summons. We had it on good authority yesterday that they were going to recall that and just reissue a new court date since it wasn't.
If they do
granted.
that, then that lifts the whole.
Then, right, that solves
So,
everything.
I don't know if you can get over there and get them to say, hey, lift it, reissue it, because if that happens, the whole releases, you make bond on the BMV and then
Correct,
he needs to
correct.
do what he needs to do.
For the sake of, Judge, I would ask if the court would entertain a $30,000 bond, but if not, I do understand what my other alternative is, which might actually save him some money and do that, but I do want to be heard on that bond, and I would ask that bond be set at 30,000.
I can't. You scare me. And I tell you now, with me, I don't do it twice. It just, and now it's a third. Just not, I can't. You scare me, Mr. Lewis, really. All I want in life, all I want are my streets to be safe. Every single day, someone's dying around here. But one, I can't.
Thank you, Judge.
So, yeah, I mean, has he waived? Has he refused?
Yes, he waived on the 25th.
Okay, so he's got 1 day credit. I will tell you this, the good news for you is that we have so many buses coming in and out of Louisiana that if you make bond on the BMV case, you'll probably be back in Louisiana within the next 3 days. So the only thing that needs to happen, the problem is now we're told because he's not made bond on his misdemeanor case because it just got filed.
It just got filed, Judge, and we're
Make
working on that
bond.
now.
That lifts the toll. And then I'm telling you, we have buses in Louisiana coming to pick up people 2 times a week. So he'll be out, look at his plate, unless you can get that whole lift.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I will also note that he has an investigative hold prisoner hold. Jay did talk to me earlier that I should be gone before April, the next April setting of the other cases, but that is also holding him on extradition until the
An investigative hold for what?
It's
The BMV?
investigative hold prisoner. I don't know what it is off the top of
So
my head.
HPD has a hold on him for some reason. I have no idea. I've seen this maybe one time. It says literally investigative hold prisoner by HPD.
Okay.
have
They
no
only
idea.
got a certain amount of time. They got to either make, S to get off the pot. So we'll deal
I don't
with
know. I
that.
mean, your best bet, talk to Day because he'll tell you more what that means because I just don't know.
Okay.
He's already waived, so that part's done. Try to get the bond upstairs and then that way we can get.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.